Hey, how's it going, everyone? I'm KPG, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses and Maddening. Today, we are going to be doing another paralogue, because why not? It's all we have at this point. The never-ending cycle of paralogues. But this is the last one, guaranteed, because all of the paralogues that we have had up to this point expire on the 22nd of the Pegasus Moon. Which means, since it is the 22nd of the Pegasus Moon, or 2/22, there's no more time for us to get paralogues and have to do it. This is the final one. What we had to do, like 7 of these now. This is the 7th one, all in a short period of time. Like, don't get me wrong, I really like paralogues in Fire Emblem games usually, but I don't really like how they handled it in Three Houses specifically. I feel like it's just way too much all at once. Like in most of the other Fire Emblem games, I feel like if you've got a paralogue mission, you usually I don't know, they're more spread out. They're spread out a lot better. This one, it gave us like 7 all at once, and we only had like 2 missions in between. So like 2 missions for 7 paralogues is kind of ridiculous. Like normally it would be like 7 missions for 2 paralogues, not the other way around. But yeah, we do have a paralogue, and the one today is about Sylvain. But before we do that, I actually checked before starting this episode, and we have a lot of units that can actually promote into advanced classes. First of all, here we've got good old Ferdinand. Of course, we can actually promote him into a paladin, and he'll get some pretty good stat changes here. 1 point of HP, 1 point of strength, a point of magic, which absolutely doesn't matter at all, a point of defense, and 2 points of resistance. And the biggest thing is he will get up to 8 movement, which is pretty crazy. Obviously, Keep Canto gains Lance Fair, 5 extra attack when using a lance. That's huge. He's going to be doing some really good damage with lances then. And then also takes no damage from terrain. Pretty good as well. Yeah, and it's 100% guaranteed to work. So, no reason to worry about it. No thought necessary. Just, let's promote him. And he's getting some stat bonuses that are permanent. Magic res.
True noble never fails.
The resistance being permanent is fine. I don't ever foresee myself using Ferdinand in a magic class, but you know, who knows? Maybe by the end of this he'll be a mage. Probably not, but I won't say no. Anyway, next up is Petra, which is really good. She can either become a sword master or an assassin. Sword master just requires A or higher. Assassin is B in sword and C in bow. Basically, overall, if you look at these, the assassin is incredibly fast and has super high dexterity, but not as high of strength as swordmaster. They both get sword fair. Assassin has lock touch and stealth, which makes it more difficult for foes to target units. And of course, we would keep lock touch, so be able to open doors and chests without keys. Overall, they're both very, very similar. This one gives sword crit plus 10, which is pretty cool. Assassin gets more movement. Now, I'm kind of torn between the two because I've looked up growth rates for a lot of these classes. Just out of curiosity, and Swordmaster to me seems like the best because he gives you really high strength and speed growth, whereas Assassin, I'm pretty sure it just gives you high speed growths, which is not bad. I mean, obviously Petra we want to be using here for speed, and the lock touch is nice. I think Swordmaster is a better class overall, but Petra at this point is kind of my only lock touch user, my only like thief type units. So I'm like kind of leaning toward Assassin, even though I know Swordmaster's growths are better. The speed once again is ridiculous. We only gain 1 point of strength, whereas with Swordmaster we'd gain 3. for something. I don't know. Class modifier 2. Oh, so being in this class would give us an extra 2. Being an assassin would just give us an extra 1 overall, regardless. But obviously speed is huge. We would get up to 30 speed, which is pretty crazy, meaning if we use a weapon with 3 weight or less, we would be able to just have straight up 30 attack speed, which is pretty ridiculous, all things considered. I know that the Swordmaster has better growths, but I think that I'm going to honestly go against my better judgment here and make her an assassin just because I really want Lock Touch. Now, overall, Swordmaster is better, I think, just because obviously better growths overall. Assassin's got good growths too, it's just not as good, if I remember correctly. I think Assassin also just has really high speed, but not as much strength. But the speed is really, really huge. We also get Sword Fair, so that kind of takes care of a little bit of the strength issue. And I can always make her a Swordmaster again at some point later in time, but I think for right now, just having Lock Touch on a unit is huge, and considering she's our only Lock Touch user, I don't think it would be smart for us to get rid of that. So instead, we're just going to make her into an assassin. There's my long-winded speech about that. But yeah, we should get strength permanently. I also have 3 defense and resistance, so that's not too bad. And yes, we will make her into that new class. Alright, anyways. Next up is Felix. He can only become 1 class. He can only become the assassin. So we don't actually have to think about it. Now that I should have looked closer. Actually, if I would have known that he had her, if he was going to become an assassin, I actually probably would have made Petra into a Swordmaster. Now that I think about it. But, I mean, we already used the seal. How many seals do we have anyway? Advanced seals. Is there a way to look? I mean, we could obviously just check our inventory. It would be over here. We could check our inventory to see how many of these we have. Oh, I forgot we got a Seraph robe. That's really good. I might sell the Black Pearl, though. Not too useful. I definitely need to sell these bullions. Advanced seals, we only have 1 more remaining, so not quite sure I'm willing to waste that. But first here, let's just, while I'm remembering, I mean, this is only 500 gold, which isn't a lot. I guess let's first just sell the bullions, and then see how expensive some of these things are. So the advanced seal, we can buy 3 of them. They're 2,000 a piece. Not too bad. It's not too expensive. I would probably, I wouldn't I don't know. We'll buy 3. We'll just buy as many as we can. Do I want to sell the Black Pearl or not? I mean, I don't think I really need it, but it's only 500 gold, so it's almost an insult. It's almost an insult just how little they're willing to pay for it, but at the same time, I don't think I'm going to see myself using it on anyone, because Charm is just, it's not that great of a stat. Like, Charm Dexterity and Luck Boosting items, I might just probably sell those because they're not as useful. I definitely would keep Strength, Magic, HP, definitely. The Speed, and Defense Resistance, but I'm not sure about the other 2. Anyway, back to certifications. We now have 4 advanced seals. How many do we have to promote? So we have Felix here that we're going to promote for sure. Manuela we're going to promote. Alois is already in an advanced class. Okay, so we definitely could make Petra into a Swordmaster, because I completely didn't consider. Oh, I guess I can't. Yeah, she can only take 1. Okay, so if we do it, we have to do it at a later point in time. Whatever. So I have 2 assassins. It's fine. I should have definitely checked first and seen that Felix was going to become an assassin. That's my bad. But, I mean, I guess now we have 2 Lock Touch units. So we get our pick. If there are chests and or doors that need to be opened, we get to choose who we want to bring. We don't necessarily have to bring Petra.
Easy.
Well, he gets resistance +2 permanently, so that's cool, I guess. And then, yeah, lastly, we just have Manuela here. Basically, just give her the better version of Priest. Bishop's basically just a straight upgrade from Priest. Let's see. Heal and White Magic heal +5. White Magic heal +10. White Magic uses overall ×2. Terrain resistance. No, terrain resistance. We get HP. We get 2 points of magic. Not bad. 2 defense. 3 resistance. Not bad. Like, her stats are just all, like, so balanced. It's crazy. Like, she's the most balanced unit we have. Like, everything's hovering around, like, the 15-ish to 20 mark. And then the HP is at 40. She's just so... I don't know. It's kind of like... what's his... Kind of like Libra from Fire Emblem Awakening. If you know who I'm talking about. Like, when he joins you.
Well, I'm glad I passed.
Good permanent stat bonuses. But yeah, if you know Libra, he's kind of like a... I think he's a war cleric. So he uses staves and axes. And all of his stats are kind of like the same way, where it's like they all hover around like 15-ish when you get him. We have some supports, not that many. These aren't like super pressing, so I don't think we're going to do it. If we have time after the battle, we'll definitely consider it. Especially because this shouldn't take us too long, because recommended level... excuse me, sorry. Recommended level is 17, and I'm pretty sure all of our units are above level 17. I'm pretty sure our lowest level unit is 18 or something like that. So we should be able to blow through this, but I don't know. We'll see, I guess. The Forgotten. Sylvain is unable to stand idly by when he learns that the band of thieves once led by his brother Miklan are again causing trouble in Margrave Gatier's territory. So I guess we're going to help Sylvain put a stop to whatever these bandits have, or whatever these bandits are plotting. Alright, The Forgotten. We are still in Chapter 11.
Hey, Professor. How's life treating you?
It could be better.
Are you working today? You gotta take a day sometime. Get out in the world and have some fun.
I could never! It's not a bad idea.
Right? Sometimes you gotta forget all the things you ought to do and focus on what you'd rather do. Hey, we should go get something to eat. My treat.
Oh. What are you after, Sylvain?
What? I can't invite my professor to dinner without it being a scam? Okay, fine. You got me.
Alright.
I need to ask a favor, and I wanted a way to work up the courage to ask you.
Giving me a nice meal. Is this about a girl? Nah, it actually isn't. We know what it's about, but ask me what?
There are thieves in my family's territory. I was wondering if you'd go with me to drive them off.
Sure thing, dude. Why not?
The thief leader you fought at Conan Tower, yeah?
Your brother?
Yes, Miklan. He was the oldest son of House Gatier. What's left of his band of thieves is causing trouble in Gatier territory. My father has asked me to come home and put down those murderous jerks. But he's asked for me to come alone. No knights, no backup of any sort. That's crazy, right?
How strong does he think you are? Yeah, I'll just take on swarms of like 50 of these guys. It's fine. It's like, this isn't Fire Emblem Warriors, dude. This is Fire Emblem. This is regular Fire Emblem. And Fire Emblem Maddening at that point. Why just you?
Because he thinks he'd lose face asking the church for help.
He could do it himself.
I don't know. He could have asked another trusted house to send troops, but he only asked me. And the way my father is, he probably has some other motive that I'll never know. Maybe he just wants me to get some more experience in battle. Crazy way to suggest it, though.
I mean, that would be a good way to get some levels.
Anyway, I'm not going alone, no matter what he asks. I'm going to ask some of the others in our class to help too. But none of us have your experience. If you'd come with us, I'd be grateful.
Of course. It's not like I have a
Great.
choice.
I'll talk to the others and see who's in. Thanks, Professor.
It's not like I have a choice. I have to be deployed in every single battle we're in. I don't get the opportunity to sit out like some of you guys do. Well, anyway, wonder what the map's gonna look like. I really hope there aren't endless reinforcements. If there are, we can definitely deal with it, especially because this is suggested level 17. We've got warp magic on, I believe, both Linhardt and Manuela, and I believe they both even have 2 uses of it. If I am correct here in what if I am correct in what I think. Whatever. Yes, we know he has 2, but Manuela. Hubert is unavailable. That's pretty sure he was unavailable last time too, but Edelgard's available, so that's weird. You'd think they would go together, but yeah, because she's got white magic plus or times 2 now as well. So yeah, she's got 2 uses of warp magic as well. So we can warp 4 times in a single map if we needed to. That's just crazy. So I doubt there's going to be that many promoted units, if any, on this map, because once again, it's recommended for level 17 units, and we are well above that. It doesn't look like there are any chests or anything on this map. There's what looks like a door. So I think we definitely could bring one of our assassins, but we don't have to if we don't want to. I mean, I probably will want to bring at least one of either Petra or Felix, but I'm not sure. This is the leader? Yeah, thief leader. Yeah, the leader is unpromoted. The leader's an archer, so I don't really foresee us having too much trouble with this map. The unfortunate thing, though, about that is that we're not really going to be getting that much experience for this map because these guys are really close in level to us, and on Maddening mode, there's definitely like a nerf in the amount of experience you get. Like, you definitely get way less experience in Maddening mode as you would in like normal mode or hard mode. So even a unit that is slightly higher level than you will not give you experience unless they're promoted. So we're really not getting that much. Oh, there's another thief leader, also not promoted. Are there multiple? Oh yeah, there's 3, there's 4. All right, there are 4 leaders that we need to take down. Looks like a lot of these guys have some goodies though. A short spear, goddess ring, advanced seal. I will take that. Speed wing, we must get this. Speed plus 2. This is the most valuable item in the game for us at this point. Speed is the name of the game here, and we want as much speed as we can get. Magic staff, we want that as well. Everything here is so good. Energy drop, strength plus 2. Whoa, all of these guys have such great loot. Are they going to try to escape? They are thieves, and that's what thieves with good treasure usually try to do, is they try to escape. But it doesn't look like these guys move. It doesn't show movement on them like it does with some of these other guys, so I don't know if they're going to try to retreat or if they're just going to sit there and wait for us to collect what is rightfully ours. Which I am totally down for. So we have to bring Byleth, we have to bring Sylvain. Other than that, we have a decent amount of freedom here. Especially because it's not really going to be that difficult of a map. So I'm just going to pretty much bring our lowest leveled units, I think. And then, of course, these two. So Shamir is level 18. Is there anyone else under level 20 that we're using? We might use Hanneman. Sure, I'll bring him. Just for the heck of it, why not? We might be using him. Might be. Probably not. Almost definitely not long term. Like, till the end of the game is almost a no. Like, almost guaranteed that we will not be using Hanneman until the end of the game just because we have so many better magic users. But for right now, we're not really struggling too much. So, I say, what the heck? Let's bring him. I'm going to try to use as many units as possible as I can. As long as I can. I dumped Anna a while ago. I mean, she's one of the ones that I was quick to dump because she's a DLC character, so I kind of feel like a little awkward about using her anyway. I don't know, I just feel like it's... I don't want to say like it ruins the integrity of this run or anything, because we've definitely done some other things that are DLC, but I don't know, Anna just wasn't really all that great from what I remember, so we kind of just dumped her there. And at this point, she's just so far behind that for as difficult as Maddening is, there's just no chance for her to ever catch up. I mean, I could probably work something out if I really wanted to, but I don't care that much. Everyone else, though, is usable, and I would consider using. I just am not quite sure yet. I'm sure I'm going to be dropping people over time, like, I'll tell you right now, Alois might be getting dropped, although actually his stats aren't that bad. Caspar, though, is one that I'm getting a little bit worried about. I'm getting a little concerned about Caspar. Because it almost just looks like, at this point, Alois is just like a better version. Yeah, Whoa. Really? Yeah, Alois is just pretty much the same, but better. So Caspar's gotta, like, really pick up the pace here in these coming levels. The only other thing he really has on Alois is more skills, more variety of skills, but even then, Alois' skills are pretty good. Yeah, Caspar better watch his back, otherwise we might be replacing him with Alois. Surprisingly enough. Let's bring Felix. Might as well. I did end up bringing Felix and Petra, but that's because they're both level 20, and I want to bring all of the ones that could still have, or could still use some levels here. Especially because the experience is already going to be thin enough as is, and someone like Edelgard is not going to be getting that much experience at all because she's level 23. Byleth is going to be getting, like, next to nothing because he's level 25, but we're forced to bring him, so that's kind of how it has to be. But at least on the plus side, we can get some experience by healing with him, so not all is lost. As for adjutants, I guess, who's close to leveling up out of the remainder? Like, the thing is, we are still, like, we still have few enough units that, like, look at this, like, we're deploying 11, and then with 2 adjutants, we're really only having 5 team members sit out because we're not counting on them. Well, I guess if Hubert was available, then it would be, like, sitting out 6, but even then, that's not that bad because then they could just get a chance in the next map. So who is the lowest level of these, and or who is close to leveling up? Dorothy is pretty close to leveling up, so maybe I'll put her on Byleth because Byleth should be getting a decent amount of experience just from healing and stuff. I don't know if healing experience transfers to adjutants, but if it does, I do want to have it. And then I guess let's put Ingrid with Sylvain. Ingrid is, I mean, they should be able to have some supports anyway with each other, like, since they're both Blue Lions, so it kind of makes sense to give the Blue Lions some supports with each other because they're not going to have as many supports with the other characters. So if I want them to be viable, I'm going to need to have my students from other classes get as many supports as possible. Like, I know I sometimes complain about the sheer level of supports, but it's really good to have because the more supports you have on a unit, obviously, the better they'll perform when they're near the units they have supports with. I mean, we can look at the map. I don't think we really need to worry too much about positioning our units because, once again, the enemy units aren't really going to be that terrifying. Route the enemy. So,
okay, we've got the thieves covered on both sides.
Yeah, we'll just continue like this.
Some of the thieves are still carrying what they stole, so we have a chance to get it back. Gotta be careful, though. They'll run off faster than a nobleman's daughter if we just rush in. Target the strongholds to cut off their escape routes.
Target the strongholds to cut off their escape routes. Okay, so they will try to escape. So they'll only escape through these 4 tiles, the ones that are lit up. I feel like they would see, yeah, this one and like, I feel like they would be able to escape through this one because it's kind of like a gate, just like up here. But whatever. This one's very clearly a gate. This one, I don't even know how they're gonna escape through here. There's no gate. Whatever. This one's obviously pretty clearly a gate. This is clearly a gate, but it's not a way for them to escape. I'm confused. Whatever. So these guys... So these thieves up here, it seems like they don't move at first, but like the second we start rushing them, I think they're gonna scatter. I think that's what Sylvain was implying. So we'd actually be better off cutting off these 4 areas first before we try to get the treasure. But we definitely want to get as much treasure as we can from these guys. And if nothing else, we definitely want the speed wing, the energy drop, and the advanced seal. We could do without a goddess ring or a short spear. Magic staff's really good, so I kind of want that too, but like these two aren't super necessary. I mean, the goddess ring is kind of nice, but I feel like we could make do without. And obviously short spear, I could just buy that if I wanted it. So I guess we'll try to do Sylvain's plan first here. So what are these guys looking like? I mean, even though these enemies will definitely be much easier than if this was like suggested level 21, we still can't be too comfortable here because this is still maddening mode, and any minor mistake will definitely hurt a lot. But thankfully, it does seem like our units are like are for sure much better than the opposing or than the enemy units.
To work.
Because I mean, just like look at this. Like normally we never like absolutely body enemy units like this, especially a armored knight. We would almost never be doing this much straight up damage to it without a combat art. So it's just, it like clearly shows just how over leveled we are. But what's funny is like if this was normal mode, this would be what like facing the toughest units would be looking like. It was absolutely crazy to think about. Like if this was normal mode and Shamir and...
My father is offering a reward for every thief and rogue we take out. The more you beat, the more you get.
Hold on. Okay.
Just remember, you gotta take them down fast. They'll bolt as soon as they're hurt. Take the strongholds and we cut off their escape route.
Defeat the thieves before they retreat. You can get rewards based on how many you defeat. So not only do we get the treasure that they hold, we also get extra rewards? Are you kidding me? That's amazing. Okay, well, what I was saying is, although actually these units are higher level, which is crazy. These units are higher level than us, or at least on par. Yo, just imagine if we were on normal mode. Yeah, actually in normal mode, like for real though, like any unit can pretty much, any one of your units can pretty much match against any one of the enemy units in that mode. Like when I played through this on my first playthrough, I didn't even have to think at all. I just threw my units wherever I pleased, and if somehow they managed to die, like I got super unlucky and they somehow actually did manage to die, like I would just like rewind time and it was no problem. So ooh, nice crest of Fraldarius. But yeah, as you can see, that was like no experience. We got 32 experience for killing him. If this was normal Fire Emblem and we just needed 100 experience points to get a level up, 32 would be a lot. 32 would be great. That would be like a third of what we would need. But since this game decided, hey, you know what? Fire Emblem Heroes is successful. Let's copy that and make our completely change how our experience works after how we had it the same in 15 of our other games. Fire Emblems 1 through 15, you know, you go from 0 experience to 100 experience to get a level up. But no, you know what? After those 15 games, we're going to change it. Fire Emblem 16, we're actually now going to do experience systems how pretty much everyone else has been doing them forever. I don't know, it's weird. I kind of liked, like, I don't know why you would, at this point, like, if you've already gone through 15 of just doing it the same way, like, Come on, just commit to it at this point. It's like, it's what makes you... it's what makes you unique. Like, if you just go for a normal experience, if you just do experience like any other game, it's like, well, what's the point? Now it's just like any other RPG. I mean, obviously there are still some things that are clearly Fire Emblem, like the whole like grid and overworld type combat style, whatever you would call it. But I just really don't know why they changed the experience. I can just, like, my only thought is it must just have something to do. It must just have something to do with Fire Emblem Heroes being successful. And they're just like, well, we're just going to copy that since we know it works. It's like, okay, fine. Just do that then. Whatever.
Here goes.
So any of our magic units should essentially be able to absolutely destroy these guys. Like, I want to do this as fast as I possibly can, but I also should probably try to be a little bit smart about this. I mean, if we come in here with Ferdinand now, we can probably just kill this guy and then Kento on out of here.
You are nothing.
Because once again, I don't want to, like, I don't feel like we need to spend too much time on this map when it's, like, fairly simple. But I also want to make sure I get the most out of the experience possibilities and stuff. No, we don't really need to silence anyone. They're not doing damage to us anyway. They're not hurting us anyway, so why even bother? I'm going to try not to use combat arts on this map because I just feel like it would be a waste of our equipment, mainly, because we don't really need it. Yeah, we don't really need it, so it's not a huge deal. Byleth can probably come in here without too much worry because he's got good resistance and defense. But we got to be careful with Hanneman because Hanneman has like no defense. And we don't want him to accidentally get murdered here. I mean, I know we have 10 Divine Pulses, but yeah, like, Byleth got 3 experience points for killing an enemy unit. That's just ridiculous. Gosh, Hanneman, why are you so slow? You can't even double these weaklings. Though I guess they have 14 attack speed, which isn't terrible. It's even enough to not get doubled by Sylvain here. Surprisingly enough. Who doesn't move? It's this guy, right? How much damage does this guy do? He did 18. Sylvain has some decent resilience. So I guess we can just come in and start stabbing some people. Stay here. This guy would actually murder Hanneman. That's both hilarious and sad. It's both sad and hilarious at the same time. He can't reach this spot right here. The only one that can reach that spot is the mage there, and I'm not worried about Hanneman taking magic damage. So we can actually get a kill for Hanneman over here. You know, throw on this guy, and he's completely safe. He can only be attacked by a mage, and we're not concerned about that. Felix is going to take a hit. Not too big of a deal. Obviously, the poison strike is annoying, but we got to deal with it. Yeah, Sylvain should be able to take these hits. This mage should only do like 8. Ooh, he doubles Sylvain? That's not good. I don't think anyone else can reach him, though. So we should be fine. And also we can heal him back up with Byleth, too. So it's not too concerning. Yeah, our mages over here are just... The mage battle over here is going super well for us because our mages all have sky-high resistance, which is really good. Almost debating sending some of these guys up to the north. Honestly, I could just leave my magic users down here to take care of the mages and then sort of send everyone else up here. In fact, why don't I do that? Why don't I just do that? That's probably faster, because then we'll be able to get to these strongholds quicker. And yeah, the clear condition on this, or the win condition, whatever, on this map is rout the enemy. So we don't, as long as we seal off the strongholds, we actually just don't have to worry about these thieves escaping. Because if we can block all the strongholds, we can't accidentally finish the map early by killing the boss or anything. So then these guys will be free kills for us, and we'll get all of their goodies as well as some rewards from Sylvain's father. So that's really good. I'll send Bernadetta up here because I don't really need to have her help with the mage situation down here. Annette and Manuela kind of have this in the bag just by themselves. We're really not in we're really not in a bad spot here with just these two. They can totally handle it themselves. And honestly, I could just use Manuela to silence the this guy over here, the leader. I can honestly just use her to silence him and then have Annette run in and do the dirty work. Just gotta make sure to stay out of range of these guys. Just don't want to accidentally run into them. I'll just turn them on if I need to before making the move. I don't need to leave it on or anything like that. Felix is hurting a little, but he'll be fine. Thankfully, this guy doesn't move. Turn this guy off because I don't really need to worry about him. Turn this guy on, though. So what? There's a door over here? Oh, it's open, so this guy can run in. Doesn't matter. Anyway, Petra should be able to just, like, absolutely destroy everyone at this point. The one benefit of being an assassin with Petra is just that her speed is ridiculous. Gosh, this is... Shouldn't she be a little bit faster? This is 30. Oh, yeah, never mind, the shield. So this together is 12 weight. And then minus 15 divided by 5, which is, or 17, but whatever. We get 3 extra. Our strength counteracts 3 points of weight. So 12 minus 3 would be 9, and then our speed is 30, minus 9 is 21. Okay. I was just confused. I thought we should have more, but I didn't realize the iron shield was equipped and adding weight. So that makes much more sense now. Anyway, Felix could also just... Oh my gosh! He's getting all these crests of He's getting his crest of Fraldarius to activate in all of these situations. It's crazy. Okay. This group down here is honestly the one I'm the most concerned about. Surprisingly enough. I mean, I could just have Sylvain run away. And same with Hanneman. But I don't know that I want to do that. Although, it might not be a terrible idea, because Byleth can just kind of handle all these guys. Because the mages don't do damage to him, and the other units aren't really going to be doing too much either. I would prefer to keep in Sylvain and Hanneman if I can. Just because they are needing experience more than Byleth. I mean, honestly, with Sylvain, I could probably just get a kill real quick. Yeah, if I use Tempest Lance here, I can get a kill with Sylvain and then have him dip using Kanto. One nice thing about Cavaliers is that they can sometimes do moves that other units would not be able to. Like, any other unit... or any unit without Kanto would not have been able to kill right there because they would be in way too much danger. Alright, so how much damage would I take from all these guys? That's 10, 18, 0. Honestly, yeah, I could just send Byleth right here. Have him use fire on this guy, and then he only takes 18 damage. Why didn't that kill? Did I... Whatever, we should still be alive.
as expected.
Yeah, because we take 18 more damage. That's fine. Hey, our black magic is level C.
Practice yields results.
And we got Bolganone. Yo, now Byleth is going to be a magic machine as well. He's not only going to be good with physical offense, he's going to be good with
I'm a quick study.
magical offense as well. And also, Dorothea finally gets Meteor. This is the magic. This is the black magic I've been waiting for, like, this entire time. This whole series. Meteor is so good. It's got so much range. And also, yeah, it does seem like the adjutants... Well, I guess... Never mind. I was going to say the adjutants get experience from when Byleth's healing, but Byleth hasn't done any healing, which is probably why she's been getting experience. Because all Byleth's been doing has been fighting, which totally makes sense why he would be gaining, or why Dorothea would be gaining experience. Alright, Manuela and Annette are holding their own over here just fine. This guy is going to punch Caspar 4 times. All of those times do absolutely nothing to him, which is pretty great for us. Byleth's just chilling. Yeah, Byleth doesn't really have anything to worry about here. Hanneman and Sylvain, maybe. Although I think Sylvain can actually come in. I think Hanneman and Sylvain can honestly just come back now and be fine. Now, as much as I didn't want to be using combat arts, I kind of have to if I want to be using Sylvain here. And I think it's worth it. Also, he's close to leveling up his lance to B. That'd be cool. Especially if we can... Whoops. It especially would be nice if we could also get his riding skill up a little bit as well, because then we could probably make him into a paladin, similar to what we did with Ferdinand. And I definitely think that that would be helpful. Gosh, Hanneman, you're so slow you can't even double an armored knight. Like, look at this guy. He's got 5 attack speed. What is your excuse? What's your excuse? Oh, your excuse is that you've got 9 speed. That would be your excuse. And these tomes are surprisingly heavy. This thing has got 3 weight. Yeah, I don't even think I could get him to 9 attack speed. It's crazy. What the heck, Hanneman? Well, at least Hanneman could take a hit. Yeah, at least Hanneman can actually take a hit from that armored knight, surprisingly. So what I could do is recover Sylvain. Byleth can take hits. We know that just fine. He would do 8 damage at most to Byleth. It's not a big deal. If this guy attacks Hanneman, he will do... What was it, like 18 damage or something like that? 19. So Hanneman lives as long as we keep him out of the range of everyone else. He'll be fine. So we can throw him here and use fire. He mastered Mage.
I will no doubt make use of this.
Fiendish Blow, that's good, right? Because doesn't that give us like extra magic when we initiate battle? I mean, I can't check it right now, but I'm pretty sure that's what it does. This bow user over here is going to make things a little bit more annoying than they otherwise would be, but I think if I use Petra, we'll be fine. Yeah, I'll bait him in with Petra, and then just have the others ready as backup for over here. And then on this right side, Manuela can kill this mage.
I've still got it.
And then Annette, I don't think she can kill this guy. Oh, she can actually. She does 19 damage. She can do it with Cutting Gale or Sagittae. We have more Sagittae, so let's use that. We'll try to be a little bit... we'll try to conserve our Cutting Gale because that has extra crit. I mean, I don't think it really matters on a map like this, but in general, I guess it wouldn't be a bad idea to just get good habits like that for when things will actually matter. Caspar can punch this man to death. And then I guess Bernadetta and Ferdinand can come in and do some work. Although Ferdinand can't reach. I mean, he has a javelin that he can use, but I'm not sure that I want that. I kind of want to keep the sword equipped. So I will do that and just have Bernadetta come in for some chip. We know Ferdinand will be able to take these hits because he can take hits even on a normal map. Even on a map of a normal difficulty. Or at least on a map that we're not super over-leveled for. That's what I was trying to say. Sylvain masters Lance. He gets Swordbreaker. That's pretty good for us, especially if we're facing those stupid thieves like we've been facing a lot of recently. Alright, well that was a whole lot of nothing. 5 attempts to attack. 4 from him, 1 for me. And it was all useless. So going to be the same story over here? Yep. A lot of useless attempts to do damage. It's really sad. Oh, wait, how did he land a 40 and I missed a 70? I mean, that... The reverse has happened too, to be fair, where I hit the 40 and dodge a 70, but still, it's annoying when it happens to you. How much damage can Annette do to this dude? Is he on a heal tile? He is. It's a little bit annoying. It's just a little annoying. What rallies does she have? She got rally speed, rally resistance. Oh wait, and another rally strength, right? Yeah. Although unfortunately none of those are magic. None of those are rally magic. Can she get up to 14 attack speed? I don't think so. Unfortunate. We could use Cutting Gale and hope for a crit. So crit would...
I'm not sticking around here to get slaughtered by a bunch of stuck-up jerks like you.
I mean, I guess he is the leader. I just wasn't expecting him to have dialogue. But yeah, can we get a crit? No? Okay. The problem is he's going to be healing up 30% of his HP every turn, which is like 12 damage. So we're not really going to be able to do much to him. Honestly, I should have left Annette in there alone, because now he's going to target Manuela, and then we're going to be doing less damage overall to him on the counterattack, unfortunately. It's my bad, whatever. What did these guys' health at? Guy's at 25, and then that guy's at full. If Caspar bombards him, we might be able to get the kill if we hit both times, and we do. Way to go, Caspar. Way to go, Caspar. I don't know why, but I'm just having trouble speaking today. Everything I'm trying to say is coming out wrong. This guy's in the bushes. Gosh dang it. So what Geralt was warning me about all the way in the paralogue. What the? No! Why are you missing an 80? Are you joking me? Do I have close counter with her? I do. She's not in range to take any other hits. I'm just worried because she can actually take a decent amount of damage. Like, she could end up taking a lot of damage. Oh, never mind. She gets a crit. We don't even have to worry about her taking damage.
You're making me look bad.
Although taking some damage wouldn't have been bad because Persecution Complex, but whatever. I'm not going to complain about a beneficial crit. Definitely not going to complain about something like that. Hanneman can come in here and kill this Armored Knight, though, who made the foolish mistake of trying to attack Sylvain instead anyway. When he clearly should have attacked Hanneman and at least got some damage off. Is there any way we can kill? I mean, if we land this Steel Axe... Hey, it's 65. Come on, Sylvain. Nope. Alright. Alright, fine. Let's undo that then. Since we're not really doing anything else, or since we're not really concerned about this map, we can afford to just rewind over trivial things at this point. Like this, where we rewound time, and instead of using the Steel Axe, we use the Gambit, which honestly, if I would have looked at first, I probably would have just done that anyway. But whatever. This guy can reach Byleth. Can this one? Yeah, that's a total of 22 damage. We're at 24 health. So we could stand to take both hits if we wanted to.
Stay focused.
And even attack this guy on the same turn as well. If we use Bolganone, we can actually kill him. I would rather use Nosferatu, though. I think I want to get some more HP back on Byleth. This guy doesn't have dialogue. Why'd the other dude have dialogue? You're both thief leaders.
I've really made this my own.
Yo, way to go, Dorothea's special dance. I think that means if she dances for someone, they get stat boosts for that turn, which could really come in handy. I'm sure we could abuse that for some pretty crazy things later on. But
To work.
she's not even here on this battle, except as an adjutant, so not really an option just yet. She could almost kill with a silver sword, but not quite.
Stay vigilant.
Can you kill this guy, Felix? You can. Alright, so I think I'm going to have Felix kill this guy, and then the other two are going to run up and finish off this bow user. Or maybe not. Curved shot doesn't take up too many uses of the bow, so I'm willing to use that because it's only 3 instead of 1. Not too bad. And now, if we use our silver sword, we can kill this guy on this turn and just get him on out of here. Once again, this thief leader didn't have any dialogue.
Okay, that'll do it. This exit route is blocked off. Very good. Now let's keep cool and take out the other strongholds.
Okay, so we don't actually have to block the exits. We just have to kill the bosses by the exits, and then that is sort of like, I guess, taking over the stronghold, which I guess makes some sense because if we take over that area, then we can sort of block off the exit anyway. All right. So all we have to do is kill all the bosses and then basically just murder the thieves that remain. Wait, no. Okay, so the second that one of the bosses die, they just make a break for it. Okay, that would have been good to know beforehand. Nice crest of flames. That would have been good to know beforehand, but I think we can still... Yeah, this Nosferatu idea is really paying off. I think we can still block off their exit routes fast enough, though. It's going to take these guys quite a while to get over here. This guy's still a decent ways away from this guy.
Let's take them out.
Can I not move? What did he do? What did he do to me? Did he use a gambit or something?
Here goes.
Annette can move. Absolute defense. I don't want that. I want Manuela out of here, but I don't think I can do that. I mean, I could always just kill the thieves straight up. And then we don't have to worry about them escaping. Can't escape if they're already dead. Whatever. We'll figure out that... We'll figure out that stupid... mage boss later. First of all, we gotta kill this guy. Figure out how to kill this guy. Honestly, if we can get this gambit off, I'm pretty sure he's as good as dead. 70 accuracy, which isn't amazing, but we landed anyway, which is great. Because now I think Bernadetta should be able to run up and take him down. I think because he should have his defense lowered now. Yeah, if we use our steel bow, 95% accuracy, that should seal off this exit route and give Bernadetta almost
One more stronghold
enough for a level up.
and one more escape route blocked. There are still some strongholds left. Professor, which should we go for first?
Probably this one that I'm right next to. I can kill this guy this turn, in fact, if I want to, which I do. Probably still want to use Nosferatu if I can. That way when people attack me, I can heal off their damage. So we'll kill that guy.
Another escape route blocked. We're nearly done. Take out those thieves and capture that last stronghold.
Yep. There's only one left, and that's the one down here, the most annoying one. Let's see if we can get Caspar toward this guy. Because we just need someone that can do physical damage, and I mean, as soon as we're able to attack offensively, he's going to be as good as dead. And then it'll just be a matter of routing the rest of the enemies, which shouldn't be that big of a deal. Alright, Petra, we can open this door. All that really means is that this guy is going to be a fool and try to attack Petra and fail miserably. We have vulneraries. We do have a vulnerary on Felix. I feel like it's worth using. We're kind of far away from our healers. Healers being Manuela. Does Annette have healing? I don't think she does. No, so just Manuela and Byleth are our only healers for this map. So Hanneman does not have any healing magic either, unfortunately. Can Hanneman take this guy on? I think he can, because he'll get attacked the next turn, but Hanneman will get to counterattack with fire and should kill him before he dies. Then Sylvain. Sylvain can kill this guy. And then the rest of them should be pretty blocked off. Yeah, I don't think Sylvain will have to take too many hits, especially if we wanted to get him on out of here. You would have to take a hit from the sword user and the armored knight, but they shouldn't do too much damage to him. Yeah, and the thieves aren't actually aggressive, I don't think, because they're mainly focused on getting the heck out of here. I don't think they're actually going to try to kill any of our units. Annette could always just get a crit, too. Gosh dang it, Annette. Gosh dang it. Whatever. Oh my gosh! Your battalion is amazing. Your battalion is actually pretty dang good. Well, she'll be doing more damage on the next turn, so that's nice. Unfortunately, this guy is going to keep fighting Manuela. Oh, is Banshee? Is that the one that... Is that what is causing her not to be able to move? Is Banshee the one magic that does that? Makes it so that you can't... Makes it so that you can't move after you've been hit by it. Because I believe we've used that with Hubert before. I just didn't recognize that Manuela was hit by that earlier. Otherwise, I would have totally been like, oh yeah, that's why we can't move. So everyone is just kind of scattering. The thieves are trying to escape desperately. Manuela has still been bansheed, unfortunately. If we bombard this guy and land both hits, he'll be dead. Caspar has plenty of HP. I'm not really concerned about him dying. He only takes 10 damage from these guys anyway. Might as well try for it. Oh, you missed both of them. But you gotta dodge too, so gotta respect the effort, I guess. At least these guys aren't aggro yet, because Manuela is not in a good position, considering she can't move. At least this guy's out of Banshee. Yeah, he can't hit her with that anymore. All he's got left now is Miasma, and that doesn't do any damage to her. Annette is also not in a good spot. Can we get a crit? No? Come on. I mean, it's only like 10%, but still. Gosh, we really need to get our units over to where they need to be. And that's in the bottom right. They need to be helping everyone else out. Let's recover Sylvain here real quick. And then send him over here so that he can help out with this mage here soon. Whoops. Press ZL instead of regular L. Bernadetta can kill this guy. So that's cool.
Am I done yet?
And get a level up, which is nice. One of the few level ups we'll actually be seeing on this map. Dexterity, defense, not great, but her dexterity is sky high, which is pretty crazy. Let's use a vulnerary on you. You can't move. I mean, you could use a vulnerary. Might as well, I guess, in case we need her to take on some thieves. Speaking of thieves, didn't one of them run toward us? Well, this is a guy that ran towards us. Wait, why didn't he attack Hanneman? Did he just want to make sure he didn't die that turn or something? I don't know. Cause yeah, this guy isn't a thief. Well, he's a, they're all called thieves, but he's not in the thief class, and he does not have any goodies on him. So we don't really care about him that much. We can put Felix here, though, and bait in this armored knight, I guess. Whatever. At this point, we're just kind of trying to pick everyone off slowly but surely. It'd be nice if we could just have that bottom right mage taken out already, but unfortunately, he just keeps healing himself. Stupid heal tile. I did not realize Hanneman was in the way. I did not realize Hanneman was in the way. Alright, well, let's redo that then. Skip everything else. Where do we move Hanneman? So who is it? This guy that killed Hanneman?
My turn.
Alright, well then let's move him here instead.
I'm on it. Stay
Alright, well let's just do everything else the same as we just did. Alright, heal you. Send you over here with the Iron Lance equipped for the heck of it. You
Let's
can't
take
move,
them
so
out.
chill.
I will get the victory.
You can use an Iron Sword to
My
get
heart
this
is
kill.
full of victory.
And then we put Felix in here with the Iron Sword equipped.
To work.
Shamir next to him. Bernadetta gets a kill, which and then she'll probably get the exact same level up as last time. I wouldn't mind if it was different,
Can I go
but I
now?
don't think it's going to be. It's going to be dexterity defense. Yep, same as last time. Unfortunate. Would have much preferred like dexterity at strength, or strength speed, or something. Something other than what we got. Well, I guess not anything other than what we got, but there's quite a few things I would have preferred. I'm not going to lie about that. Alright. These guys are going to make the foolish mistake of attacking Byleth, and are going to pay with their lives. Well, apparently not, because didn't have enough damage to kill one, and the other one dodged the second hit. Oops. Alright, well now we have to kill this guy. Otherwise, the enemy units can escape. I mean, unless I just put Sylvain right here. But it might just be easier to kill this guy straight up. We use Tempest Lance. That would do a decent amount of damage.
Put me in there.
How much can Caspar do? He could theoretically get a kill in one hit with Bombard, but that would require him actually having to land both hits. But I think it's worth it to try, because there's always the chance that it works out. Let's go, Caspar. Oh, you're not going to say anything about that, Sylvain? You're not going to say that we got the last one? You're not going to mention that? Now I think these guys are unfortunately going to be aggro. He doesn't say they're going to attack us, but maybe it takes a turn for them to realize, oh hey, well, we have nothing better to do, time to kill people. Something like that, I don't know. Okay, thankfully these guys don't do too much to Sylvain. Actually, if we were able to... If we put Manuela here, use Nosferatu, Sylvain should be able to use his ability by standing next to her and be able to do more damage. Yes, and if we use... Oh my gosh, we're so close to killing with Tempest Lance, Steel Lance. We're 1 shy. 1 point shy.
I'll do my best.
But yeah, are these guys aggro? I'm not sure. I guess only one way to find out. Wait till next turn and see what happens. We got an advanced seal from him. Now, actually, I think I want to try to keep Annette safe. If I can. This guy can attack her, but... I just don't know if they're aggro or not. If they are aggro, she's dead, and we're going to have to try something else. Except maybe not. What if I instead... What if I instead did something else? So we've got 7 movement, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We might be able to make something happen here. If only Bernadetta had taken damage earlier. Only Bernadetta had taken damage earlier.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Because, yeah, if she had taken damage earlier, she'd be able to do more damage to this guy. Here. So I think Sylvain could kill him, but not with the javelin, which is what we would need. Because, I mean, we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But then we can only Kento over here, and then we can't protect Annette. We'd have to get to this spot to protect Annette. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know, but we can... I mean, since she'd be in harm's way either way, we can at least kill this guy for fun. But yeah, because this guy can just walk over and kill her if he wants. Well, more like if he's able to. Depends on if they're aggro or not. Yeah, it all depends on if they're aggro or not. Well, in any case, with Ferdinand, I'm just going to heal up with Vulnerary.
Get the victory. To work.
It's heavy draw with Shamir. I just want to kill as many units as I can at this point. I kind of want to just finish this map as soon as possible now, because I don't really feel like we gain much by taking a bunch of time at this point.
My turn.
Could even have Hanneman come over here and fire. If Manuela just...
I read you like a book.
If Manuela had only... Well, actually, we could have moved Manuela. Now that I think about it, I should have healed Annette with Manuela instead of doing whatever it is I did with Manuela earlier. If this guy is aggro and kills Annette, we will change that up. Because other than that, I think everything else is fine. We can use arms here. Onager. I don't know if that helps, but... we can send Byleth over here to try to help out if the thief doesn't actually kill anyone. But yeah, we can start shooting some people if we want. That's cool. We can kill this armored knight. Alright. Are they aggro now? It doesn't look like it. They are not. Alright, well now they're just free targets for us. There's just target practice at this point. Because if they're not going to move, or if they're not going to attack, then I've got nothing to worry about. So I can just use Byleth to heal up a bunch of people. Yeah, honestly, I might even be able to get Byleth a level up with healing experience if I wanted to. If I wanted to just take the rest of the map to do that. Because I don't think these guys are aggro. They're not going to be aggro, but they have nowhere to escape, so I don't know why not. That might have just been an error in map design. Like, that might not have been intentional. I honestly think that that's probably just an oversight. But we'll take it. We'll take it. I'm not complaining. Definitely not going to complain about that. We have a gambit. Shoot, let's use it. Why not? It's not like we're going to be saving it for anything special this map. All we got to do is just use it. Okay. Is anyone, like, close to a level up? I mean, I think Ferdinand is. But we can have him deal with people up here. So yeah, we might be able to get Ferdinand a kill. In fact, I think we will be able to get him a kill. Or a level up, as long as we get him another kill. I was speaking out of order there.
Here goes.
Just uses Annette to kill this guy.
That worked out.
Let's do that. Because Bernadetta's already gotten a level up this map, so she doesn't really need any more experience. Just have her chill there. And I don't think anyone else really needs to do much of anything except wait. Because I want to give another kill to Ferdinand here. And yeah, I don't know. I think we can just end our turn now. These guys are still not aggro, so like I said, they're just target practice at this point. Is anyone low on HP that I can heal? Ferdinand himself is. So I just think at this point I should just be trying to give Byleth some healing experience. And just be using like all kinds of magic as trying to get experience. Like, we'll do an unnecessary warp, which really doesn't matter, but we might as well because it's going to give us a bunch of experience for free. So might as well, right? Can have a net chip this guy for Caspar. And then I think I'll have Bernadetta chip someone else for Ferdinand to get a kill. Because Ferdinand getting a kill should result in a level up. We got that speed wing, which is really, really good. Which is what we wanted the most out of pretty much anything on this map. So it's really good that we got that. I forgot Ferdinand is just doing a huge amount of damage now. Because of Lancefair. Like, I just totally forgot about Lancefair, but like, yeah, like, look, like, Ferdinand's actually able to do a ton of damage now. I should actually give him Tempest Lance back. Shatter Slash is cool, but I don't feel like I use it as often as I would use Tempest Lance if I had it. So I should probably just give him back Tempest Lance.
You are not.
But anyway, we get a level up with him, which is pretty cool. Strength Speed. Not bad. 2 of the best stats to get anyway, so I'll take it. Now let's go heal up Ferdinand here with Byleth. Yeah, we're close to a heal level up, but I don't think we're actually going to get it this map with Byleth, but that's fine. He can get a level up in the Chapter 11 mission. Because we don't really, we're going to be bringing him no matter what to that anyway. So might as well just wait till then. Yeah, you can try to escape all you want, bud, but there's nowhere for you to escape to. Sorry. But, yeah, you're just gonna have to die. Is there anyone else I can heal quick with Byleth, though? I don't know if I can. I think everyone is at full. Alright, well, we'll do another unnecessary warp, just because we can. It's just funny at this point. Can I attack with Byleth without killing, so I can get, like... Where's Nosferatu? Yeah, let's get some extra white magic experience. Just because we can. Jeez, it's at a B? It's way higher than I thought it was. Dang. Alright, well, anyway... We can finish this off with a wind spell from Annette, and that is it. That... Oh my gosh. Whatever battalion she has is just the greatest battalion of all time. I should give that to all of our magic users.
That's the last of them. Great work, everyone.
And not only is that the last of the thieves, but that's the last of the paralogues. Yes!
Thieves everywhere. I can't believe this is what the world is coming to.
Yeah, well...
At least we've restored the peace here.
It is what it is.
Even if it's only for a little while.
Well, it's also kind of your brother's fault, because it was his band of thieves, right? Anyway, we defeated all the thieves, so we get an extra large bullion. That's probably like, what, like 10,000 gold? Wait, I can actually check. It doesn't say. I'm gonna guess. Longbow, that's really good. That gives extra range just because. So use that on a sniper and we get extra long range, which is really good. Talisman, that should be resistance. Yes. We'll take it. Dude, all of these stat boosting items this map. Yo, and we finished in only 10 turns. Nice. Gaspar is the MVP for some reason. I don't know how. But I guess... No, I really don't think he was. I don't know how the game determines MVP, but whatever. I guess Gaspar can be the MVP for this map. Sure, why not? Gatier Knights for Battalion. And with that, we have finished all of the paralogues. All of them.
Professor,
we're done.
Thank you for your help. We drove off the thieves and got a reward from my father. Job well done, eh?
I'll say that was actually a very, very good map for us. We got 3 really good stat boosting items. We got energy drop for strength +2. We got a speed wing for speed +2, and a talisman for resistance +2. All in all, that map was pretty good. I mean, we didn't get too much. We didn't really get that much experience from it. But in terms of like the actual goodies we got from it, we got like 10,000 gold. We got 3 really good stat boosting items, and a couple other really good stuff. So not bad.
Although, I don't know how to feel about this particular reward.
Why not? Oh!
That's why my father tasked me with this mission.
That's what I'm talking about. Another hero's relic.
He wanted me to prove myself worthy of this relic. This weapon, the Lance of Ruin, it killed my brother. And now it's mine.
Well, thankfully, it's not going to kill you because you have the proper crest to use it. Isn't that dangerous? Nah, he's got the right crest.
Not remotely. I bear the crest of Gatier. The same crest my brother wished for his whole life, but never came to possess.
You're still thinking about your brother, aren't you? I mean, he was
I am.
just talking about him, so I would assume so.
Miklan hated me from the moment he found out I had a crest and he didn't. He was selfish and egotistical. I know it's not right to say bad things about the dead, but he earned it. Even now, I'm still cleaning up his messes. I have to wonder, though, what if it was the other way around? If he had the crest, and I didn't, would I be the one my father thought was worth forgetting? Or would my fate have been wholly unlike his?
Thinking like that won't get you anywhere.
You're probably right, Professor. It's not like me, is it? I don't pray much, but I think I'm going to pray for those who lost their lives to the thieves tonight. And for all of us. I'm afraid there are more days like these coming our way.
Why do you say that?
Vargas has always been a cold place. Never very well-to-do. Until about 10 years ago, our region was a battlefield for the people of the Sreng region to the north. And after the late king fell, the whole kingdom became unstable. So, it's no real surprise that more and more people are resorting to thievery, just to survive. And there are those rumors of the current regent being too busy chasing the ladies to bother with governing. Don't worry, I get the irony.
Yep. I was gonna say, wait, that sounds like you,
The
Sylvain.
whole damn kingdom is in decline because of nonsense like that. I'm hoping once we get Dimitri on the throne, everything will get better. Anyway, I'll leave it up to you to decide how you want to use our reward.
You're gonna be using the reward, probably.
Including the Lance of Ruin. I know I can trust you with it until you think I'm ready. And Professor, if I could, I'd still like to buy you a meal sometime.
Sure thing. Let's do one of those meals in the dining hall where we cook up something that gives us all stat boosts throughout the month. That would be really helpful. You have another favor to ask? There's no need. Except there is.
Come on.
Give it to me.
Aren't we friends now? Again, though, thank you for everything, Professor. I couldn't have done it alone.
Yeah, that's true. You were almost dead there. At one point. You probably would not have survived on your own. I think the only one that could have done that alone is probably Byleth, because he's got Nosferatu and is capable of healing himself. But even then, I don't know if Byleth could have done it himself. Anyway, received the Lance of Ruin, which is pretty nice. Hero's Rest, or whoa, Hero's Relic, Crest of Gatier. Crest bearer can use Ruin Sky, 22 might, but only 65 hit. Also, though, 20 crit. This is ridiculous. Yeah, the Sylvain just became really good. We got two Hero's Relics up in our inventory since we've got the Sublime Creator Sword. Yeah, what's weird is I'm pretty sure you can actually give a yeah, let's just end the free day. I don't really feel like, I know it's probably a waste, but I don't really feel like doing another quest battle, or not even a quest battle, an auxiliary battle right now. I could do it to get Byleth leveled up, but I just really don't want to. Yeah, it's probably a waste, but I would not have done a battle that week anyway if it hadn't been for the fact that we needed to get the paralogue done. Anyway, Lysithia's birthday, tea party time. Hey, Lysithia, what do you want? How about we give you the Southern Fruit Blend?
Oh, this is my favorite tea. Do you
I'm sure it is.
have sugar? Lots, please.
I'm sure it is your favorite, and you're not just saying that to make me feel good about myself. Anyways, come on. Time to make with the conversation. Try to get a charm stat. Relaxing at the sauna. Overcoming weaknesses. First crushes.
Well now.
Alright. Overcoming weaknesses.
Uh-huh.
Whew. Cute monks. The last battle. Perfect recipes. Not cute monks.
I see.
Alright. I'm surprised that was it. View from the bridge. Books you've read recently.
Well now.
Yes! We did it!
Feel at ease.
3 out of 3. Let's go. I'm surprised I got those.
One of the few pleasures I find is in eating sweets. It's kind of embarrassing.
I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people that like eating sweet things, but laugh. Alright, cool. Perfect tea time. Let's go. 4 impactful conversations. Nice.
Ah, that tea was delicious. Invite me again sometime. See ya.
Maybe on your next birthday. Maybe then I'll invite you. Otherwise, probably not. I don't really normally do tea parties other than that. But we both got an extra point of charm, so we'll be extra good with battalions on those two. How high is Byleth's charm stat by now anyway, after all these tea parties and stuff? I assume it's got to be pretty large. Oh yeah, 29. It's actually his highest stat by far. Well, actually not that by that much, I guess. Strength is pretty close too. But yeah, but one thing I was going to say that I think is really weird is I'm pretty sure you can actually give some of the Hero's Relics to units that can't use it. I'm pretty sure, because I think I tried it at one point. Or maybe it's not the Hero's Relics. Maybe it's the other weapons that look awesome, like the Spear of Assel. Yeah, I think this one actually can be. I don't know. I feel like I tried before to use a Hero's Relic on someone that didn't have the correct crest, and they were able to use it fine. But maybe I'm thinking of like one of these types of weapons, like one of the sacred weapons, rather than a hero's relic. I don't know. But in any case, yeah, now Sylvain has his own personal weapon that's extremely busted, and he's got Ruined Sky as an ability for that, so that's not too bad. I think he's our only other unit so far that has a hero's relic other than Byleth. I think he is. I know where at least 9 of the hero's relics go to. I just don't remember where the 10th one is. I'm pretty sure there's 10 hero's relics. I know where 9 of them are, or what 9 of them, or who 9 of them are attributed to. So I believe we'll be getting, I know for a fact we'll be getting at least one more. I won't say it. I mean, if you don't know who it is by this point, I mean, and you're watching my video of all things, and you don't know, and it would be considered spoilers, that would be kind of amazing to me. Amazing as in like unbelievable, kind of, but whatever. We can keep it a secret for now. But I do know we'll have at least 3 Heroes Relic wielders on our team when all is said and done. Maybe more. I'm not entirely sure about the exact amount. There are a few support conversations. Yeah, Sylvain did get one with Ingrid, which is what I thought might happen. But there really aren't that many. There's only 6 units that even have a conversation. And some of them are only with one other person. Like, that's one conversation between Flayn and Linhart, one conversation between Sylvain and Ingrid, and then one between Petra and Shamir? So we only have 3, so we'll probably start... This video is getting kind of long, so what I'm thinking is we'll probably start the next episode doing those, or maybe we'll just save it for... Maybe we'll save those support conversations for when we... explore the monastery next month. So not next episode, but the episode after that. Maybe I'll just save it for that because there's only 3 of them, so it's not like a huge deal that we do it. But yeah, in any case, that's going to do it for today's episode. We were able to finish the final paralogue. We are completely done with paralogues now. At least as far as I remember, I'm pretty sure there's just like the one like huge burst of a lot of paralogues all at once, and then they just sort of die off. But I don't know, maybe there are some more later on, but I'm pretty sure that was it. I don't know, like I've said before, it's been a while since completing my first playthrough of this game. It's been, well, like over a year now since I've completed my first playthrough of this game. So I don't remember everything about it, but, and also it was on a different route. It was on Claude's route instead of Edelgard's route, so it might be a little bit different there anyway. But in any case, we finished that last paralogue, and we got a whole ton of stuff. Like, that paralogue was probably the best single paralogue we did, just for the amount of stuff it gave to us. It gave us 3 really good stat boosting items. It gave us an extra large bullion, which is probably like 10,000 gold. It was really good. It gave us a couple other things. I mean, like the spear or whatever is okay. Like that, it gave us the short spear. I mean, whatever. But the magic staff and a couple other things were pretty cool. But the main thing is that we got that Lance of Ruin for good old Sylvain, which should definitely come in handy later on in the game. We're definitely not going to use it right now because it only has 20 uses, and I'm not sure if we can restore other heroes' relics the same as we can with the Sword of the Creator, or the Sublime Creator Sword, because with that, if we just rest on whatever Sunday, we get 5 uses of it back. But I don't know how that works with the other heroes' relics, so I think I'll just try to mainly save it for later on in the game. But it'll definitely come in clutch at some point. We will definitely use it at some point later on in this playthrough. But yeah, in the next episode, we will go ahead and take on this month's mission. In Chapter 11 mission, I believe we're going to be going to see if we can have a revelation from Saros or whatever. Rhea wants us to, like, sit on a throne or something, I think, and see if we can get a revelation from, not from Saros, from Sothis, like Saros did in the past. Which I don't know how that would work, because we kind of are Sothis. We're a fusion of Byleth and Sothis, so I don't think we're really going to be able to get a revelation, but we'll see what goes on with that in the next episode, and finally make some more progress in the actual story. Enough of the side quests. It's time to actually get on with the main thing. But yeah, like I said, that's going to do it for me today. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It would really help out the channel, and I would really appreciate it. And yeah, next episode, like I said, we'll take on the next mission and see what happens from there. So yeah, once again, thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next episode. Peace!